Welcome to part 4 of the G81 M3 Touring Package Carbonwurks Extraordinaire. I've got a present for you under my desk here, Sam.
Is it ice cream?
It's not ice cream. It's not ice cream, but it's something much better than that. Part 1, we've got these beautiful wheel spacers. Okay, that's part 1. Behind door number 2. Can you guess what it is yet?
Can you guess what?
It is IBAC springs. So this is the IBAC Pro line or Pro kit. This is actually just the front springs only. Obviously that's quite uncommon.
I can run with that.
But the idea, rear sits really nicely already. It could go a little bit lower, but the front is what is just abysmal on this car. The gap is ridiculous. So that's hopefully going to lower it a reasonable amount. I'll be interested to see how much it actually does lower. If you're doing time for 3 o'clock,
later,
you'll get an ice cream. There'll be an ice cream if you finish by 3. Challenge accepted.
we're not the first guys to do this, although we haven't found any other videos with the G81. We feel like we've certainly sorted out the rest of the looks on the car, carbon-wise, but that arch gap is still haunting us. Something needs to be done about the front ride height. As you can see on the floor, we've got a set of their front-only lowering springs, which should bring it down by about 20 mil. And there's also a wheel spacer kit down there. We've got a couple of options to look at, so we're going to get them on the car, figure out what we're happy with. It's quite an involved job. It's also got several safety related areas, so we're not going to do a how-to one on this one at this point. I'm going to crack on, get it installed here in a workshop with our kit.
You join us here at the end of part 4, and this has all been about getting rid of these horrible things, so that can go in the bin. We've now got some nice IBAC front springs on this only. We've only done the front. It's part of a development kit, effectively just the fronts rather than the rears. We will go to rears potentially a little bit later on. That's another video to come along. So Sam, what was it before and what is it now ride height?
Well, I can't get my head in there anymore.
No, well that's a good start.
So it started off life at 710.
Okay, from bottom to the arch.
Centimeters, yeah, and then from floor to the arch now is 69 centimeters or 690 millimeters.
Excellent.
So we've lost 20 mil.
So we have lowered the altitude and increased the attitude. Excellent. It looks amazing. This now looks like it should have done from the factory. I mean, I can no longer lose my entire hand in the arch, which was pathetic before. I've no idea why BMW decided to do that for a performance car, but we fixed it. And we've got these great big spacers on, 16 mil square front and back, and that's given it a little bit more beefiness to the stance. So we've gone with 16 mil spacers front and back. That's going to give it a nice square stance. It's filled out those arches really nicely. I'm very impressed the way it looks right now. As I said, We might do a little bit of tweaking on the suspension later on, but that's another video. So thanks very much for getting this finally stanced out, and we're going to go to the final few stages of this build, which is part 5, 6 and maybe 7. Like, subscribe and share. Thanks guys.